I will tell you up front, this is not a figurehead position. Mel wouldn't have wanted that, would not have accepted that, but Mel's going to hit the ground running, and you know what? He already is, but he's going to have an external focus, but also an internal focus. He's going to be serving as a leader, a guide, a mentor, but really take that bright future and bring it to life. 2 comments throughout this search process stuck with me, and actually 3. I'll add a third. First one is when I did talk to Mel up front, I said, we're looking for some candidates, Mel. Do you know anybody? And of course he starts listing, 6, 8, 10 names. I'm like, yeah, okay, keep going on. I was waiting for his name and it didn't come up. I said, well, what about Mel Tjeerdsma? He says, John, you'd need a crappie pond and a house to go with it, and I'm like, I don't know if we're going to put any crappie in Colton Pond or anything like that. But as we talked a little later, he talked about having so much left in his tank and ready to serve Bearcat Nation and teaching and working with our student athletes and working with our coaches and our alumni base and our donor base and our friend base. But the other comment that really stuck out for me was, hey, look, you need to know I'm pretty serious about this. And I said, well, Mel, I'm pretty serious about this too. He says, you know what? I will guarantee you I will approach this like I approached being a head football coach. Well, I don't need to tell all of you, but that went pretty well, so this should go pretty well too, I think. So, as Mel has said, once a Bearcat, always a Bearcat is more meaningful to him now more than ever before. Mel and Carol, it's meaningful to us as well. We are all forever green. Welcome home, Bearcats. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our next Director of Athletics, Mel Tjeerdsma.
Thank you. Everybody's got practice pretty soon, so we don't want to drag this out too long. Just a few comments. Northwest Maryville, this is a special place. Everybody's talked about that already, but I had a chance to visit with the staff this morning a little bit, and such a great staff. And, I think the thing I said to them this morning, the thing about Maryville and about Northwest, you appreciate it even more after you're gone. We went away for 2 years. I talked to Dr. Bob on Monday, and Dr. Bob said, he laughed, and he said, you just needed a sabbatical, he said. And we have a men's prayer breakfast that I go to every Tuesday morning, and Tuesday morning I had to kind of break the news to them, and I said, well, I just found out on Sunday that I thought I'd retired, but I said I'd been on sabbatical. So I said, I got the call back. So, but it's a special place, and it's just, it's neat. The family atmosphere here, the athletic staff, coaches, the student athletes, those are the 2 things that I missed for the last 2 years were the coaches and the student athletes. And so I'm thankful to have that opportunity to be right back in the middle of it and to be a part of that. But here at Northwest, it's more than that. It's the administration, it's the faculty, it's the community. When you think of what all those men have done and how they've done it, each one different, each different style, but there's a couple of characteristics about all of them that are the same. They're all honest, and they all have integrity, and they're hardworking. And I hope that, that I can fall in line with that. I want to say thanks to Lori and to the rest of the staff that you guys, I don't think you missed a beat. The once a Bearcat, always a Bearcat. We always say that, but boy, it has a lot more meaning when you've been gone and when you're coming back. And so thank you for this day. Thank you for the opportunity. I look forward to working with our coaches, our administration, this great university, But I look forward to being a part of Bearcat Nation more than anything else.